Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and one and all present here. I am Devanshi.
I am Anisha.
And I am Dev.
And I am Satan. We are from Team 1 and we are from Team 2.
And we are under guidance of Shaheen ma'am.
So let's proceed.
Once again, good morning and respected judges, teachers, and one and all present here. I am Devanshi and we bring to you a serious and sensitive news report that highlights the growing concern of online gaming among the children and adolescents.
And I am Anisha. Today's report comes from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh, where the tragic incident involved three minor sisters that shocked the nation and raised a great question about digital addiction and mental health.
According to the official report, three sisters aged 16, 14, and 12 lost their life in this tragic incident. Investigations suggest that children had been deeply involved in Korean task-based games from the past of 2 to 3 years. Authorities state that this case shows the dangerous impact of online gaming on young mind.
Investigators have revealed that sisters have gradually become socially withdrawn. They reportedly reduce interaction with other lost interest in regular school activities and spend most of their time isolated together. A diary we got from the residents indicates emotional distress and an apology note reflecting how difficult they found it to disconnect from the game. The matter is listed under the investigation. Okay, then do you know what are the opinions of experts on this topic?
Yes, there are some experts' opinion. Let me share with you. There are some experts' opinion. Experts strongly advise that excessive online gaming can lead to emotional vulnerability, increasing anxiety levels, social isolation. Even experts emphasize that children often struggle to express their emotional pressure even with their parents when digital dependency replaces the real world interaction.
Okay, Divanshu, I also have some warning signs for parents. Can you share them with you?
Yeah, sure.
So, specialists have identified several warning signs of gaming addiction, including of interest in hobbies, poor performance, avoiding friends and families, and a noticeable change in their behavior. Recognizing these signs early can make a critical difference. Divanshu, do you know what can be done to control these things?
Yes, we can do some things to control this thing. Let me share with you. Experts strongly advise parents and guardians to monitor the online activity, set a time boundary between games, and promote outdoor activities, not video games and others. This technology is a tool, not a substitution for learning. So, Manisha, we are going to end this. Can we get the conclusion?
Yes, this heartbreaking incident serves as a wake-up call for society. Technology is a powerful tool, but without guidance and balance, it can silently harm young lives. The Ghaziabad case reminds us that technology, communication, and supervision are
As important as education in today's digital age, technology is a tool, not a substitution for.
living. Maybe we will meet again in another news with another amazing resources.
Thank you for listening. We are forwarding this platform to next team.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Manisha and Divyanshi.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my dear audience. I am Ashokan, and today I bring to you major international economic development that is set to reshape global trade dynamics.
And I am Deo. Our special report focuses on the landmark trade agreement between India and the US announced on February 2, 2026 after the months of intense negotiation. So together we present India-US Trade Deal 2026, a strategic economic reset.
For a several-month friendly experience, India and the United States under the Seaboard Trade in August 2025, India will import $500 billion on American goods.
The most important outcome of this agreement is sharp reduction in the tariff. The US will lower its effective tariff on Indian goods from 50% to 18%. The additional 25% military duty has been completely withdrawn.
In exchange, India has made a significant long-term commitment. India will import $500 billion on North of American goods, nearly $100 billion annually. These imports will include energy products such as oil, gas, and coal, technology and data infrastructure, aircraft and aviation equipment. A key highlight is the 70 to 80 billion proposed to aircraft order from Boeing.
Another critical feature of this deal is India's revised energy procurement strategy. India has agreed to significantly reduce or halt imports of Russian crude oil and diversify supply towards the US and Venezuela.
Former US President described this agreement as a step toward a zero-tariff trade framework. He will start that India will gradually reduce domestic tariff and non-barrier tariff at the same time.
India's Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has confirmed that agriculture and dairy sector will continue to receive protection to safeguard their small farmers. At the same time, export-oriented sectors will benefit include textiles, gems and jewelries, pharmaceuticals and electronics. These sectors are likely to gain improved access to the US market.
The roadmap have clearly defined the US executive order and implement 80% tariff or legally binding bilateral trade agreement by mid-March 2026.
Now it's time for the conclusion. The agreement marks a transition from economic confrontation to structured cooperations. It strengthens India's global trade position and supports long-term economic diplomacy.
The India and the United States Agreement 2026 stand as a milestone in economic diplomacy. Thank you for your attention. This is Swatan and Ateeb signing off.
That's all from Sunday.